My name is Samuel Doak, and this is Rebuild America. That's how we make firewood in Tennessee. Rebuild America is an idea that I've had for a very long time now. The basic idea behind it is to help those who are hardworking, that have families, that work every day, and they really can't afford, still yet, to do some type of remodel on their house that they might desperately need.
I started off with my kitchen. It was in bad shape. And he did my cabinets and then tiled my floors, and I knew then I wanted him for everything else.
We're going to be installing a new front door today. As you can see, this old wooden door is pretty dilapidated, so we're going to go ahead and tear this door out and replace it. We've already gotten all the trim off the sides. We've replaced all the rot that was in the floor. And we lack one piece of trim getting the door the rest of the way off. So I'm gonna have our guys come in and we're gonna take this door off and we're gonna go take a look at the new fiberglass door that we've got to install. This is our new front door. This is a fiberglass door that we got at Pioneer Building Supply, and we believe that it'll be a very long-lasting door. It's got a 50-year warranty on it. I think it'll serve our purposes just fine. One of the things that we did with this door is we pre-drilled all the nail holes, and that is to prevent the brick mold from cracking or breaking when you're installing the door. We're gonna go ahead and get this door prepped, and we're gonna stick it in the hole, and we're gonna be finished with this pretty quick, so don't blink.
Have you ever been to Richmond in November when the cold Virginia rain is coming down? Friend, I'm here to tell you it's no pleasure if you're all alone and a stranger to the town.
Well, we've got the door removed, but we're gonna have to do a little bit of work on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a 2x4 on this side, and on this side we're gonna put a 3/4 inch board. On the top, we're gonna put another 2x4. And what that will do, it will close up the rough opening enough to fit our door perfectly.
She called me up in St. Paul, Minnesota. Said I need you here in Richmond right away. Just take the bus and I'll meet you at the station. Bring some clothes, I might want you to stay.
Got it 38 inches.
Late this evening, where there ain't a soul around this place.
That's mice in or something.
She must have changed her mind or she's forgotten, and her name ain't in the phone directory. Blue, Virginia blue.
Might just go saw it off real quick.
There ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue. There's no girls in the whole wide world can break your heart like Virginia girls.
Now that we've finished with the rough opening, now it's time to install the door.
All right.
It ain't plugged in or something.
No, there ain't no blue like blue, Virginia blue.
Well, the door's installed now. All we really lack is putting some trim on the inside. But right now, we're gonna walk around to the side and talk about some vinyl. Let's go, guys.
He was over doing some work for my friend next door, Devin's mother, Gail. And I was talking about my kitchen, you know, and she said, well, he can do that. And sure enough, he could. He did an excellent job on my kitchen. It took about 2 or 3 weeks.
I came over, I met Miss Winnette, and we talked about some of the things she wanted done, and she says, well, when can you start? I said, tomorrow. And virtually remodeled the entire rooms that we were working on. The bathrooms and the kitchens predominantly. The bedroom didn't need as much work, so we really just changed the ceilings.
They've not only just helped me with my house when I was down. I mean, sometimes I can't walk at all. I have several diseases of my spine. They would go to the store for me, go pay a bill for me, just anything.
Said Red Molly to James, that's a fine motorbike. No girl would feel special on any such like. Said James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. And I've seen you at the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme.
There you go. And then we take it to the end of the break. Put the brake down. And then we bend, not past the 90-degree angle. We're here with Jimmy from McMinnville Aluminum and Vinyl Supply, and they've been so good to us about getting our materials here as fast as possible. Pioneer Building Supply, Italy Millwork and Supply Company, and also McMinnville Aluminum and Vinyl Siding. He's got our vinyl and we're ready to install it. We want to thank you guys for being so prompt with us and taking care of us. And if there's anything you guys need, you just let us know.
No problem, same here.
All right, brother, I appreciate all your time, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. They have went above and beyond to help us reach the goals that we've been reaching for.
And if he tells you he's going to do something, he's going to do it. You don't have to worry about, is he going to rip me off or something, you know?
And we're well on our way on the siding. We're almost there. Just about there. About 3 more weeks and we'll be finished with this one. This is a split-faced vinyl siding that simulates cedar shake. And it's very durable. It will last a lifetime. We want to show you guys how we install this. As you can see, we've already started the vinyl on this side. Basically what we're doing here, you see we have a half of each. We want to stagger the joint. The staggering the joints does a lot of different things. Mostly rigidity and conformity is what we're going for doing this. Right, go. As you can see, for this particular application, we chose to use screws. You can use 1-inch roofing nail. If you hit the vinyl, you could very well shatter it. And we don't want to do that because it's pretty expensive vinyl. We chose to go with the 1-inch sheetrock screw that won't back out, and it won't rust because it will be covered completely by the vinyl itself, and it won't be exposed to any weather. Improving people's quality of life through slight remodels of their home. Each time I've done this, that person has improved their quality of life in some way. I've seen people going back to school. I've seen people take tremendous amount of pride in their home. And I don't know, I just see these people and they're more alive. They are literally more alive just through what I've done for them.
But each one that you can help is satisfying to you.
There was a lady in Morrison, I virtually rented a house for her to get her out of a mobile home that she was in with her children that they were terribly ashamed of. And I didn't do a lot to the house. I did a little bit of sheetrock work and a lot of trim work, but it wasn't a drastic makeover, but it improved the look of the house so much, and they were so thankful. The back deck was one of the things that I really wanted to get right. There was a lot of things wrong with it, and it was pretty dilapidated. The floor was really out of level bad. Basically what we did was we came underneath and we jacked up the entire porch. And then we cut off all the posts. And then we basically set the deck back down on it. We came up and we put tongue and groove beaded board throughout. which turned out really nice. A couple of coats of poly, looks beautiful. Finished out the framing of the porch and screened it all out. The new screen system we used worked great. So if you ever get a chance to use this system, I suggest you use it. We're gonna jump over here to another deck that has a jacuzzi in it. One of the more important aspects of this job was this back deck. It really was an extension of our living area. The deck that was around it was pretty dilapidated, dangerous. So what we did was we came in here and we built a one-level deck instead of a two-level deck, which the old one was. And it gave her a nice little transition over here to her jacuzzi. We covered just about everything on this particular job. I would like to take a step around to the side here now and show you some more of the electrical problems that we're going to have. Not really electrical problems, but how to go around them. Let's swing on around to the other side and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I envision a movement across America that will be overwhelming. People will be so willing to help other people that America will be bigger and better and stronger than it ever was before. One of the things I wanted to talk about on this side of the house was the meter base. One extra expense you do not want to have is removing this from the house. The electric company will charge you quite a fee to unhook it and reinstall it. So what we're going to do is the cheap way. We're going to J-channel around the entire box, and of course you got one spot right here where the meter base enters the house. Those two spots are all you really have to worry about. The vinyl will slide right behind the pipes, no problem. We want to swing over here to the phone lines for just a second, and I'll show you how we're going to take care of that. Here is our phone connection, and basically you can see that the wire goes straight into the house from the side. What you want to do, you don't want it to go through the vinyl. You don't want that nasty old hole that's in the side of your vinyl, and you're not going to be able to cover it up that well. So what we're going to do is just simply loop it down, put the vinyl on, and then attach the box as such. That'll give us a nice clean transition, and you won't have a lot of holes in your vinyl. Same thing with this part of the phone line. We'll do the same thing with this. Simply slip it down and mount the box to the side of the house, just like that.
But he's here to help mankind, not just to make a living. He really, really wants to help mankind, because there's a lot of people that need help.
Final thought that I'd like to leave with you guys is that give of yourself and you will prosper. Teach a man to fish and he will eat for a lifetime. Give a man a fish, he will only eat for a day. We live by that, so don't forget it. Well, that's it for us here at Rebuild America, guys. Without your help, we can't do it. Let's rebuild America together.
The little mountain church house has become my life's cornerstone. It was there in that little mountain church house I first heard the words I based my life upon. At the all-day sun singing, with dinner on the ground, there were many souls that were revived. Wild brothers and the sisters who'd gone on to glory land, rest in peace in the maple grove nearby. Looking back now, the little mountain church house has become my life's cornerstone. It was there in that little mountain church house I first heard the words of
Thank you.
All right, cut it.